Hi, friends, and welcome to the Nail Source podcast. I'm your host, Amy Masters, nail tech educator and mentor who has spent more than 30 years, 3 decades, helping nail professionals build their confidence in the salon and in themselves. Each week, we're talking about real strategy that helps you grow, from nail techniques and client relationships to pricing, boundaries, and building a career that you actually love, and it will support you. Because being a great nail tech isn't just about beautiful nails, it's about building your confidence, creating real connection, and turning your talents into a thriving business. So grab your cup, listen in, and let's get started. In today's episode, we're going to talk about why the new clients just don't rebook and how to fix it without discounting yourself. If you've ever looked at your books and thought, I'm busy, but it's just not stable, it doesn't feel right. Because getting clients in the door and getting clients to stay are very two different things. And if you're running monthly specials, you're seeing a lot of new faces, but those clients just aren't rebooking. You're not doing anything wrong, but I think the system's broken. It's possible that you're training behavior that you just don't actually want. If your long-term clients rebooks with you consistently, like every 3 to 4 weeks, that tells me that your service is solid, and that's important. So you have the skills, or let's take that off the table. Okay. That this isn't about talent or the quality. Promotions are designed to create traffic. Rebooking systems are designed to create loyalty. And those two things don't automatically work together. So when a client comes in on a deal, a coupon, or a special, they're responding to a price. They're not yet trusting in you and your talents. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if the only reason that somebody booked with you is for the deal, there's not really a new follow-up structure for that. They often move on to the next deal somewhere else. That doesn't make them a bad client. It just means that they've never been guided into becoming a regular. Clients don't automatically know your rebooking expectations. They learn that from you. When I was building my books, I didn't wait for the clients to ask if they should rebook. I let it. I made it a part of the appointment. Sometimes I would offer a small incentive, but instead of a discount, I would offer another service that maybe complemented what they had just received. So like maybe polish their toes for free to match their nails if they rebooked with me today. And they had to do that before they left. Not because I wanted to discount my work in any way, but because what I wanted to do was let them see and feel the other services that I have available. And I wanted to create a habit. Once the habit was formed, those extras became irrelevant. Clients do what feels normal. Rebooking becomes part of the service, not an additional add-on. Here's a small shift that makes a big difference. So instead of asking, do you want to rebook? Try let's get your next appointment scheduled so it can fit into your schedule. One sounds optional, and the other one sounds like care. You're not pressuring them, you're just guiding them. Now, not everybody who doesn't rebook is a red flag. Some clients genuinely have unpredictable lives, like healthcare workers, parents with active children in sports, people with rotating schedules. Remember, 30% of my clients didn't rebook on that day, and it didn't worry me because they were consistent overall. The key is knowing the difference between clients who are busy and clients who are price shopping. It's two very different situations. Now, if new clients aren't rebooking and they aren't returning at all, that's when we need to take a look deeper. Are your specials deeply discounted? Are they public and constant? Are they attracting the people who are trained to wait for the next deal? Because maybe that is the case. And if price is the math attraction, then price will always be the deciding factor. That's not sustainable. And truthfully, it's exhausting. It can lead to burnout before you even get started. So maybe instead of monthly specials, consider shifting your energy towards rebooking incentives, referral programs, VIP lists, seasonal promotions instead of discounts. Maybe reward loyalty more than the first-time visitors. I never understood how a company gave the best deals to the new customer, but yet they didn't reward the existing one. Well, this is how I got my books to become stable. One of the easiest ways to improve client retention is to plan ahead with your clients. Listen to them. If there's a holiday coming up, maybe book out 2 appointments. If they mention travel, work around it. And if they seem hesitant, say, we can always move it forward or back if needed, but at least you have an appointment to start with. I just want to make sure you're taken care of so you don't get bypassed for your special event. This removes the fear and it increases the commitment to you. Now, some of my clients will flip through their calendars before I even ask them, not because I've trained them aggressively or anything, but because rebooking became the culture at my chair. The culture is built through repetition, the clarity, and the confidence. Okay, so now I ask you, are you building traffic or are you building a book? Because they're not the same thing. Busy doesn't always mean secure, and growth doesn't require constant discounts. It requires your intention. Now, if you need a strategy on how to attract without discounting, do a full proper consultation and book a client, I encourage you to go listen to episode number 10. And if this conversation is making you realize that your pricing, your promotions, or your rebooking systems just feel scattered, you're not alone. I've been there. This is exactly kind of the foundational work that I like to work with techs through inside of my online workshops. Not just because of what to charge, but it's how to build the stability without burning yourself out or discounting your worth. I really feel that you don't always need more clients. You need the right systems to keep the ones you already have. And once you build those, everything starts to feel lighter. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time with me today at the Nail Source podcast. If today's episode helped you, inspired you, or made you think differently about your business, share it with another nail tech who might need to hear it too. Because when we support each other in this industry, we grow together. So until next time, keep creating, keep learning, and keep believing in your talent. I believe in you.